What's up, everybody? Today is a special episode. Welcome back to our channel. If you're not a subscriber, please click the subscribe button.
Yes.
And today we have a special segment.
Yes, so
And we're doing a reversal.
Yeah, so part 2. This is 5 things women wish men knew.
Ooh. Sit back, relax, and enjoy.
Yep.
Let's find out, boys.
So I guess, let's get started. Okay, so the first thing is that hormones really affect us. And I know because of mainstream media, it seems like, if you're about to start your period, just have ice cream or, lay on the couch, have chocolate, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
But physically, we have diarrhea. Physically, our boobs are engorged. Physically, we're feeling sad. All this stuff is going on. So in actual fact, if they can present themselves in a breakout and in all these other things, then why is it so hard to believe that they can make us feel crappy? They're actually a big deal. I think that's the first thing.
I had no idea. I just knew that, like when people always make a funny reference to oh, you must be on your period.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, today must be a period day.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've seen it with a lot of because of dancing, I'm teaching a lot of girls and stuff like that. So sometimes you can tell okay, you're not the same today. But I always think it's that.
You always think it's that.
Yeah, I always think it's that. So that's a good escape plan.
Mm.
When you not think. But yeah, I had no idea, but that's a very good thing to know.
The second one is that we like things, right? But not in the way that you guys think we do.
Oh yeah.
I know there's this assumption that we want the biggest and flashiest of everything.
Yeah.
But let me tell you guys, Manala, on Monday he bought me a burger. And on Tuesday, he got me a muffin. And I was so happy. That's, it could have been the biggest and flashiest thing, but that show of affection.
Huh?
Yeah.
She like it that much?
Yeah.
See, she likes to eat a lot, guys. So these are the things she don't
we do like being, we do like small tokens of appreciation, here and there. It makes us feel special,
But you are special, baby.
Oh my goodness.
You are and stuff.
So
Very cool.
The mushy segment.
But I think that's not an obvious one. It's not as obvious as, I don't know, as many people might think.
Yeah.
Because it's quite strange because when you say we like things,
but not in the way people expect. Generally, we like small tokens of appreciation. We like to know that we've been on your mind.
Holy smoke! So literally every day.
Hey.
Hey, I'm not saying no.
Okay. Okay. The next one, we want a man that can take charge. I know because of all these movements going on, there's now this assumption that women
equality.
Yes, and all that we especially love a man who lets us take charge sometimes, which we do, but for the most part, we like men that, when we walk into the room, they're the ones who know which direction we're going in, that kind of thing. So I don't know, how do you feel about them?
Well, I think the whole equality conversation, I think some people miss the part that actually matters the most is equality of opportunity. But we actually not equal as species. So
we're not.
Do you know what I mean? You have your strength, I have my strength, combined together. That's when it makes magic, and vice versa. However it works. So yeah, I think you're right. I think it's good to take charge as a man because that's you assuming responsibility, and which is what you're put on this planet to do, to take responsibility for your family or your partner and yourself's well-being in that present moment. Because I think women are more nurturing than men are. So taking charge is not I guess nurturing and taking charge can go hand in hand. But yeah, I think if.
Yeah, it's really attractive. It's really attractive.
Thanks.
He takes charge a lot.
Then you say bulldoze.
No. It's like there's times when he does take charge where I don't want him to take charge, but for the most part, I appreciate.
Give us an example if you don't mind.
When
you're like, man, shut up, sit down.
Like maybe if you come into the kitchen when I'm cooking, and then you like.
I stopped that a while ago. I only chachurao.
And you come and then you like, wanna take over, like that.
Yeah.
Then you don't.
But I don't do that anymore. That like I used to.
Yeah, you
Surely,
used to.
please.
But at the same time, I was learning to cook. So, I was learning to cook properly.
Oh no, she was.
So.
Used to be gamboza, bro.
No, my dad was always good.
Yeah, but like
everything else was questionable.
Bust.
Was bust. Basically.
Now it's dope.
Yeah.
Now
come a long way, guys.
Yeah, it's come a long way. But yeah, okay, take charge. All right, I'll take note.
Okay, the next one is that we feel hard. So like growing up as little girls, we watch these movies where there's a prince that comes and saves a princess. And in as much as, we pretend we don't subscribe to that notion, we grow up with this idea in our minds that some guy's going to come along and just rescue us from this situation, to the point where when we're 13, if we start dating someone, we think that person is our husband. When we're 14, we think that 18, so every single guy we date, in our mind, that's the Prince Charming, so it's
okay.
That's why we feel so deeply, because there's this thing of that's the one.
So
and I don't know if
so like a misconception of what
of what love should be, like it comes to a point like a girl will hear that her man is doing ABCD, but then because you've so brainwashed that you're like, no, this is the man I'm gonna be with, this is my Prince Charming, you don't actually take what is being said, because you're like, that can't
be
I don't want you to disrupt the fairy tale. Do you get what I mean?
Okay.
Like, in as much as people are like, nah, you know what, we don't believe in that, it is how a lot of people act. If you think about it. I don't know, when guys date growing up, do you guys date thinking, no, this one's I'm gonna marry them, nah, we're gonna have this many kids, what, which sounds childish, but it's actually a conversation that happens in grown women's minds.
No, that's true. I think, I can't speak for every guy, but personally, like, I would say we don't date to say, oh, I'm gonna marry this person, or I'm gonna this. Like, I dated to figure out what I liked and didn't like. So like in the dating phase, like, do you know what I mean? Like, there's certain like if you fight in a toxic way, and I knew I didn't like it, and you were not willing to change it, it's hard for someone that fights toxically to change. So am I willing to stick around for that? Nah, pass. So then you move on. Do you know what I mean? So like, or you find something to do. Like, if a girl makes like binga statements all the time, that's too much pressure, my nigga. Like bro, like yo, like that's too much pressure. I can't handle this in this recession, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, honestly, like, I'm just trying to find someone to build with.
That should be a topic on its own.
Yeah,
like
that. Like, there's people that are obsessed with that ideology, and I heard someone say like, oh, I was hoping to be a trophy wife one day, and I was just like, grow up, boo. There's no such thing, because even trophy wives work. Like, if you think about it, like, it's actually work to be a trophy wife, so to speak. So anyway, so we don't date to say I'm gonna marry this person, whatever. So I think that's where the difference then crosses, because then whenever I date you and you're 17 and I'm 20, holy smokes, that's not a bad age. Like, let's say 17, 19. 17, 19. 17, 20 is not bad as well. But anyway, who's
calculating?
Exactly. So 17, 19, and then we are dating. I'm exploring my I don't know, like my youth or whatever. You are seeing a husband. So husband, whatever.
There's people.
You're setting yourself up.
They're like, what is he studying? What is ABCD? People start calculating at the back of their minds. And I think if people were more aware of what they're doing, like, you're setting yourself up, because when that guy, who's just dating you because he wants to just get with you because, he thinks you're cute.
Not all the time.
Get with you like that, but like, let's say like
just be with you.
Just date you,
Again, like, it's for clout sometimes. Yo, I think a flipping Rory just passed. Anyway, for clout. Some people date other girls for clout. Like, especially like if you pop in the streets.
They'll be like, oh, I dated her.
Nah, dog, I'll be.
And you're out there looking like, oh, that's my husband.
Shame.
This is what he does.
It's a damn shame, boys. Anyways.
Anyway.
Okay, cool. You feel hard.
Mm-hmm.
Good to know.
We feel hard. So the last point is that we don't always know what's going on. I feel like this relates more to like a newlywed, like someone who's like in the kitchen when it comes to cooking, or when it comes like a new mom, a baby.
Yeah.
Sometimes we don't know. And I know like there's lots of my mom friends who like have expressed that their husband or like someone will ask, why is the baby crying? What's this? What? And you have no idea. Like you cannot figure it out. Like you don't always know the answer. You know, I feel our training in the kitchen and all that, it's not like what it was
back then
in like 1950. Do you get what I mean? Like we don't
okay.
Yeah, right. You know, and that kind of thing. Like we learn from our moms and everything, but then we don't necessarily know how to make bread from scratch, or how the yeast is gonna, you know, how to activate the yeast. You know, like it's not stuff we know off the top of our heads.
Thanks to
YouTube. I think, but you know, thanks to YouTube, we now get to know some of these things. So I think that's another big thing for new moms or like new wives. We don't, like, this is for the new husbands, we don't always have.
So no pressure. Don't put too much pressure.
Yeah.
Or like don't be too disappointed when they don't know.
Exactly.
So the expectation levels should not be too high.
Yeah.
Is that where you're going with it?
Yeah.
Okay. No, that makes sense. That completely makes sense. Like, I think I used to look at you weird when fresh out of like us getting married.
Yeah.
And I'll be like,
you can talk about the shop when you went grocery shopping.
Yeah, like it was so strange because I was like, so we walked into the shop, like usually like I would go to the shop, like grab the trolley and like pick whatever the hell I want at the time, and I'll just have like the things that keep me going in the week, and then some snacks, and then that's it.
Yeah.
And then now, like, we walk into the shop together. I'm like, my job is to push the trolley, my nigga. And
he's
then
like,
pay
take
at
over,
the end.
You know?
Like, that's, like, you can do the picking.
I hadn't done a meal plan, nothing. I didn't know what was going on.
So she, like, looks at me like I'm crazy. So I'm like, cool, my nigga. Like,
because let me tell you, to be honest, when I walked in the shop, I was buying Ceravita, or I was buying a Coke, you know. No, I'm being, and I don't think I'm the only one who's like this. Or I was buying toiletries for myself. Did I ever go like to the pasta section, to the rice, to the no. No, I didn't, you know.
So what job was it?
No, that's like, you know, my mom would do that. Or if she wanted something, she'd give us a list and we'd go into the shop. But I never paid attention. See,
guys, pay attention, y'all.
My mom is a good cook, exceptional cook. She even does like cooking classes sometimes.
Yeah.
Me, I never paid attention, honestly. Like to the point where a few weeks back, me and him were in the shop.
Yeah.
Then he was like, get the rape, right? get the rape bundle. And then the bundle I went and got apparently is not rape, you know. And he was like, you know what, I'm not even going to argue with you. I said,
because she tried to argue with me, bro. Like, she's been on this, like, the whole time. She looks at me crazy. And then she looks so disappointed that I'm saying, no, dog, it's not it. And then she'd be like this.
This is happening for a year, guys,
So I'm like, cool, why didn't you buy rape? And then she'd be like, but
this is rape.
And then she, like, looks so, like, mesmerized by the fact that
he doesn't know.
I'm like,
don't you know that this is rape?
That's not rape. And because it's softer and it's softer to the touch, whatever. I'm like, go for, guys. This whole time, bro, like, she's been buying things. So I said, nah, you know what? This is a perfect moment for society.
You guys that are judging me in the comments.
For society to give me my freedom back. Then I was like, that's okay. You're holding it. He's like, Itsunga. No, it's cover. And then I was like, then I kind of gave it the Kanye shrug. And then you're like, shit. And then you went and changed it. But you knew that. But it's okay not to know, by the way. Like, it's okay not to know. But don't make it as though like...
Please don't drag me in the comment section saying, hey, I'll see you, like, you know, that kind of stuff.
But yeah, that's good. But that's it.
That's it.
Is that it?
Mm-hmm. That's it.
It's crazy. The one that I took for granted for me personally.
Yeah.
The part where the hormones part.
Yes.
I take for granted because sometimes you don't know when it kicks in.
Oh, so you're like, is Munu just trying to
Just
use
being
it?
no, not to try and use it, but
Yeah.
to say like I don't know when it would have kicked in, so I can't
Sorry,
I can't
guys.
judge it. I can't judge it on, what can I say? Would I use merit as the word? But like I can't judge it on what, like I can judge it at face value.
Okay.
That's the thing.
Okay.
At face value. So if you acting up, like for me, I'm like, you're acting up because you just feel like acting up. So I can't then say, hormones.
Do you know, it's one of
That makes
those
sense.
things, like I feel like our hormones are so like intertwined in who we are. They're like the lens through which we see life in, which sounds dramatic.
Then
but
I must be a woman then.
if you think or like if you think about it,
Yeah.
like every month
Yeah.
without fail,
Yeah.
I feel some type of way.
Yeah.
Then I just have to look at my calendar and be like,
Yeah.
okay, that's why.
That's why.
You know, and I
Okay.
feel like if women, like you guys, if you track your behavior,
Yeah.
you can see there's a certain time when things are just
Not normal.
not normal. Like you might feel like the world is against you, or you
Yeah.
might feel exceptionally angry,
Yeah.
but it's not you.
Excep-
It's
very
your
exceptional
hormones.
anger.
Yeah, exceptional
Exceptional anger.
You know.
Extremely
So yeah,
angry.
it's a lot, and I feel like we need to have that discussion one day
No, 100%.
because
I'm here for it. I'm here to learn it. So yeah, that's cool. Yes, that's it. Those are
that's the end
good.
of the video.
Those are good. Those are good.
Yeah, so let us know if you enjoyed the series.
Yeah, please let us know for sure.
Yeah.
And yeah, we'll keep more content coming. This week we have been hella busy. This past week, the week
Yeah.
after we shot the other one.
Yeah.
And then yeah, but yeah, please keep watching our videos, please.
Yes.
Even the old ones, if you're new,
Yes.
watch the old stuff. It's so
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
And then watch the ads.
Yes.
That's where
'cause
the
that's-
money at.
So the coins are.
The ads, bro.
Oh my gosh. Anyway.
Anyways, thank you so
guys.
much, guys, for watching. And we'll see you on the next episode. And
Sign out.
ooh, today I'm gonna go blind. Go. Ah! What? I'm now
Sweet.
doing like default.
Victory.
I'm not doing default paper. Like I don't understand.
Default losing.
Hey, whoa.
Lose.